We're back at halftime with Plum leading the Highlands Golden Rams 14-13. Ron Gillette Towing and Services is a registered contractor certified in PA state emissions and inspections. Call Gillette's today for all your towing, paving, excavating, hauling, demolition, and snow removal needs. It's starting to feel like it. Planning a cleanup or in a 10-yard curb box, one call and you can dump it all. Gillette Towing is fully licensed, insured, bonded, certified, and owns all of its state-of-the-art equipment. And Gillette's are proud to enjoy an A+ rating by the Better Business Bureau. Call Gillette's at 724-226-1222. Phones answer 24/7 and 365 days a year for emergency services. And always, it's person to person. You can find them on the web at RonGilletteInc.com or on Facebook, Ron Gillette Inc. Towing, and more. Ron Gillette Towing and Services, the AK Valley's leader since 1955. Time for the halftime stats, brought to you by Mason Elite Hoops, training K through 12. Visit the Mason Elite Facebook page for more information. Here's Mike Choma.
Yeah, Mike, if you didn't see the score, it would look like it's been all Highlands. 11 first downs, the Plum's 5, 185 rushing, the Plum 36, 27 passing, Plum has 54. Total yards, Highlands 212, Plum 90. Third down conversions, Highlands 2 for 5, Plum 1 for 5. Penalties, Highlands only had 1 for 5 yards, Plum's had 5 for 30. The big thing's been the turnovers, Mike. Highlands have committed 3, Plum has only committed 1. Time possession dominated by Highlands, 15-44 to 8-16. But you look up at the scoreboard, we trail 14-13 here at the half.
It has been one of those, hasn't it? Individually, we'll give you the scoring. Plum turned the Highlands Brock White fumble into a score quickly at 9:43 first quarter. Eric Moore, a 14-yard run. Angelo Bellino, the kickoff, was 7-0. Then at the 5:14 mark, some more Highlands generosity. A tipped punt by Landon Signorella. And then Eric Moore ran it 33 yards for a touchdown. After they had gone backwards on the first 2 plays of the series, Bellino's kick made it 14-0. But the Rams wouldn't die. Luke Bumbalski, a 13-yard run, but he missed the extra point. It was 14-6. Then at 7:49 till the half, Bumbalski's second touchdown of the night and 9th of the year. He added the extra point this time, and the Rams trail it 14-13. Luke Bumbalski's gone over 100 yards again for the 6th consecutive game, chasing down that Elijah Jackson record when he did it 9 times in 2014, and he had 8 in a row. So Luke is actually breathing down that mark right now, having 6 in a row put in the books tonight. So another stellar effort by him. So second half, Dean, Rams will kick it. Plum gets the ball. The Rams need a defensive stop to start it. A 3-and-out would be preferable, and then I think they go to work.
Yeah, Mike, with 212 yards in the first half, they dominated. But again, 3 turnovers were the big bugaboo. And again, like I said, we have to pin them deep because they've had excellent field position too, Mike. Their field position has been tremendous.
Yeah, their worst field position of the night was at their own 38. Try that one on for size. Thanks to Mason Elite Hoop for all their help. Mason Elite Hoops training K through 12 at Legends Pittsburgh at the Mills Mall. So second half, Bumbalski will kick it off left to right. Rams in their brown shirts, gold pants. Plum, and they're all white, but they have gotten new road jerseys which have purple numbers and not the old white numbers, and we thank them for that.
They were white on white with a little purple trim.
When I sent Bill some information this week, I told him I was eating carrots all week preparing for tonight, but turned out we didn't need it. So here's Bumbalski. Second half is underway. And it's another liner, and it's same move to Anthony Irwin at the 38-yard line, and that's where Plum will start.
That's right where we kicked it last time, too, Mike. Again, on the opening kick, they returned it, so again, it's been squipped since then. So Highlands would have put their defense on the field, and again, they did a great job in the first half. Sack of the quarterback was Ethan Roberts.
Big sacks,
yep.
Yeah. And that's something that has been big for them this year. They didn't have any last week, but...
And good news for Plum, Sean Franzi is out there. He was hurt earlier.
Right, he on the very next to the last play of the half. So here are the Mustangs, 1st and 10 at their 38. And they give, nope, Franzi has it. He's going to sprint out and throw it backwards. That's a run, and it's going to be back at the 32-yard line.
They better mark it there.
They better put it there.
They better mark it there.
Oh, he threw it backwards. Are they doing it? They are. Good job by the officials on the near side of the field. It went out of bounds. So Franzi just threw it backwards to Darian Nelson. And they're going to mark it at the 34-yard line.
Interesting start. It's been an interesting game, Mike.
It has been. Second and 14 for Plum.
Listen again.
Franzi's going to throw it again, and he does. He got a little hitch to Brooks on the far side of the field. Rams miss a tackle, and that's going to be a first down out to the 50-yard line.
Brooks has been his favorite target, Mike. Aaron Randolph.
It's 16-yard gain, so Plum gets out of dodge.
Single setback this time, trips to the left.
First down at the 50. Franzi is going to throw it, this time to Nelson. Got a good block, and here he comes. 40, 35, and dragged down by Randolph at the 32-yard line.
Aaron Randolph's made the first 2 tackles, Mike, and that's not good when your safety's making tackles.
17 more.
Brock White overran that play, Mike, and Nelson took advantage.
From the Highlands 33-yard line this time. This is what you didn't need to start the half.
Now they're going to punt.
Franzi's going to keep it. Now he's going to throw it out here.
Now that's a fumble, Mike.
Now they're going to call it incomplete. They whistle it dead. Timmons went out after it. He tried to get it to Darian Nelson. Nelson's been a conscientious objector on a couple of these pass plays here in the backfield. It doesn't look like he's all that interested.
But if he throws it behind him, that's a fumble, right?
That is correct. And that's just the judgment of the official there. And Thomas Trilly, the ref, was on it and said it was a forward pass. Second and 10 for Plum. Well, they've avoided giving the ball to Eric Moore here.
Which is a mystery in itself, huh? 108 yards, 2 touchdowns last week.
But he gets it this time.
Yeah, he had a good big first half too, Mike.
But the Rams were kind of onto him later. Yeah. And now Franzi's back. He's looking. He's hit as he throws. Almost intercepted. Into and out of the hands of Tony Jones as he got a piece of it over across the way at the 25-yard line.
And as Chuck Noll would say, that's why he's playing defensive back.
And it was also a different pages together situation for the Mustangs. The receiver zigged when Franzi thought he was going to zag.
Now, Mike, we can't let him off the hook here. Third and 10.
Here we go with a big 3rd and 10. Rams did a good job in the first half. Plum was 1 for 5 on 3rd down.
They converted 1 here already. Got to stop them right here.
Play clock under 10. See if the rush is unleashed on Franzi here. He's going to turn and give it to Moore, but Burford is waiting for him. He's tough to get off his feet, and he's going to be able to give them an opportunity to go for it on 4th down. They whistle it dead at the 30.
Burford and McQuaid.
It'll be 4th and 7, and I got a feeling that Matt Morgan's going to go for this.
I think you're right. See, it's more and more in high school football, Mike. Anytime they're within 35, they go for it. Why not?
This is a big, big play on 4th and 7. Daniel Timmons time. And he's going to... Oh, it's blocked by Bender! Bender got up and knocked it down, and the Rams have held and get the ball back. They tried to throw a short bubble screen to the right, and Bender got 2 hands on the football.
Bender's not a big guy, Mike, but he got up there with everything he had. He is 6'2". I'm not buying that, Mike.
You're not buying 6'2"? I think he's 6'2".
I look him in the eye.
Now, you said that those measurements are legit.
Semi-legit.
Okay.
I think that might be a misprint.
All right. Well, it could be. First down, Highlands on their 29.
Put it this way, he played like he was 6'2" on that play.
Well, he got up there.
He sure did. Good job, Tyler.
Bender with some ups. First down Rams. They stop Plum and get the ball back. And they're going to give it. Now Timmons going to keep it off the left side. Gets a good block from Braden White. Up over the 40 and has a first down at the 43-yard line.
All right, Mike, we survived their first possession. Let's put something on the board now.
Nice job by Nick Odom, the freshman defensive end, to bring down Timmons, but the Rams ring up a 1st and 10.
Make it pay off.
14-yard gain for Timmons, so he's gotten, what, 35 on his last 2 runs.
Yep, total of 46.
1st and 10 for the Rams on their 43-yard line. Timmons with a short slant, and it's dropped. Sig was off to the races.
He sure was, Mike.
Because the defensive back who was back there, and that was Sean Franzi, was flat-footed. If Sig pulls that in, I think he's gone.
Yeah, he was cheating up on the line of scrimmage for sure.
Put that one in the memory bank and save it for later. 2nd down and 10.
It was there that time, that's for
Clock
sure.
stopped at 9:52 left, 3rd quarter. Highlands trailing 14-13. Timmons is going to run it this time. On the keeper, got a big hole across the 50 into Plum territory. 2 hands on the football.
And he won't go down.
Drags a man to the 37-yard line. He dragged Samo Pitts for a ride like he'd get at Kennywood.
Give him 20 on that, Mike.
20 yards, 1st down for the Rams.
I got him 8 rushes, 66 yards now.
Well, you can certainly feel the momentum has shifted here.
Yeah, Mike, most people I talked to in the community center are pretty confident for the 2nd half, and so far the Golden Rams are on the move. Let's see if they can pay it off.
Grabbing motion for Brock White, sets up to the left. Hand off to Bombalski. Breaks through there and gets a couple. He gets it down to the 35-yard line. Caden Thomas makes the stop. It'll be 2nd and 8, and we have a Mustang slow to get up. And it is the aforementioned Thomas who, or is it 1? It is 1. It's Eric Moore. Is that true?
Remember, Mike, he had some concussion issues earlier in the season, missed a game.
No, it is Caden Thomas, number 4, the man that made the tackle. He got hit pretty hard by Luke that time, and might have.
Yeah, it looks like that's the situation.
He's in a little bit of distress. We'll take a timeout. 9:01 left, 3rd quarter. 14-13 Plum. We'll be right back. So Caden Thomas was helped off the field. Looks like he's all right. 2nd and 8 Highlands at the Plum 35. Rams trailing by a single point. After all the misfortune that befell them early, they've held in there this time. This is Braden White on the pitch, tries to get to the near side of the field, but it's too well strung out. He did a good job to get a yard on that play.
And the question is now, is Highlands in 4-down territory?
Oh, sure. 3rd down and 7.
Daniel Timmons out over the ball.
Here's how you'll know if they hand off.
Yeah. Get half and half.
Part 1 of 2. Timmons will keep it this time. Oh, he's got a hole. He's got the 1st down inside the 25.
What they're doing, Mike, they're selling out on Luke Bombalski, and he just making a belly, keeping it himself.
So they're going to give him the 24. It's a 10-yard gain. 1st down for the Rams. Drive started at their 29.
Chandler now with 79 yards on 9 carries. More importantly, moved the sticks.
Most of this on the ground. Just that 1 yard on that little shovel to White. From the pistol, they give to Bombalski. Oh, he runs over a man, and here he comes. He's at the 15, he's at the 10, and he's all the way to the 5-yard line.
Great job that time to read, Mike. Nothing was inside, he went outside.
19 yards. Boy, Timmons looked like he banged a knee there in the exchange. Wonder if he got hit late while nobody was paying attention. We've heard some things.
Yep. 131 yards now for Luke. Most importantly, 1st and goal at the 5.
1st and goal. Rams have a chance to take the lead for the 1st time tonight. Timmons keeps it off the left side. He's going to waltz into the end zone. Touchdown, Highlands.
Mike, they tackled him 10 yards into the end zone.
Well, I think they hit him on the play before after he handed the ball off, too.
It looks a little shaky there.
So Timmons has scored, and the Rams have the lead. Now the question, we were talking about this at halftime. Are they going to kick or are they going to go for 2? They're going to kick it at 6:54. The Rams lead it 19-14.
Bill got his sheet out, Mike. Ahead by 5, go for 2.
And now Don Girardi's calling timeout. I think they're going to go for 2. I think they may go for 2 now, because now you're at that position with 7 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. This might be the last time they score, and if that's the case, you want to make sure you're up by 7.
Yeah, Mike, big play coming up here for sure.
This is the question here. So Timmons scoring his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year on a 5-yard run. And now the discussion is Highlands takes their first time out of the second half. They lead for the first time tonight, 19-14. They trailed it 14-0.
Great comeback by the Golden Rams. Like we said in the pregame, we're going to find out how this team responds to adversity. And not only did they have adversity last week, they had more adversity early on tonight. And so far, so good. They've responded. Now with a chance to go for 2. They're out there going for it, Mike.
8 plays, 71 yards was the touchdown drive. So let's see what they do.
Again, this is a big extra point.
I'm expecting shenanigans. They have a bunch right. Bombalski's the sidecar. They have a direct snap to Luke. No, they're going to snap it to Timmons. He's back. He looks. He throws it over the middle. It's complete. Bombalski snuck in there. They never expected him.
Look, a little
oh, it was Brock White. I'm sorry.
It was Brock White.
It was Brock White. Yep. I thought it was Luke. But they had the bunch on the right, and then they snuck him across. And the Rams attempt their first 2-point conversion of the season, and they're successful on it. And they lead it 21-14.
Great drive that time, Mike. 45 yards for Chandler Timmons on that drive on the ground. Well, we're going to be at Philippines tonight, hopefully celebrating a victory. Family Dining and Pizzeria was born in Natrona Heights in 1999, and it didn't take long for the name to become synonymous with great food and overwhelming community support. Philippines offers burgers, wings, specialty sandwiches, wraps, and of course pizza. Got pizza from there last night, Mike. Went up to Steve Meaner's house, had a nice pizza from Philippines. And again, it's not just any pizza, it's the often imitated but never duplicated Burrville pie made with the special super secret sauce and name for the Burrville section of the Heights where Philippines is located. Kitchen is open after the game, so stop by and say hi or call 724-226-3505 for takeout to order partially baked Burrville pie. And remember, they serve full breakfast every morning starting at 8. Philippines Family Dining, Freeport Road, Natrona Heights. See you there.
Chandler Timmons down on the sideline talking to Coach K. He's not resting on any laurels. He's working on the defense now.
Here we go again.
They
stuck a guy up there, Mike.
He slipped, and it's Nelson. Nelson spun around.
Great
job. Down he goes as he's brought down by Brennan Hades back at the 33-yard line.
And he hung on for dear life, Mike. And again, you see what they did there? They were smart. They snuck that back man up to where we've been kicking the ball. And I hope our coaches caught that, adjust that for next time.
Okay, now what's Plum going to do? They came out throwing the ball, kind of forgot about Eric Moore. They only gave it to him one time on that first series. This is going to be really interesting. Now they're down a touchdown. And the Rams defense has really turned the tables on this. And Franzi wants to throw it. He does. He fires, and it's incomplete. As Signorella was the closest man to the football, I think David Westrick was where he was going, but it's incomplete and it's second down.
Franz really has a strong arm, Mike.
He's thrown it 15 times and completed 7. And then Nelson threw the one and completed that one on the first play of the game out of confusion. 2nd and 10. Clock stopped with the incompletion. Rams lead at 21-14.
Moore in the sidecar.
And the snap. And they give us to Moore. He's getting through there, but Timmons takes a ride and gets him down to the 39-yard line. So it's 3rd down and 4. 70 yards for Eric Moore now. He had 61 in the first half. And a big 3rd down play.
Big 3rd down play, Mike.
The Rams haven't had the ball with the lead in like 3 weeks. So that would be nice to try that for.
Especially with our ball control.
And get Luke.
Yep.
This is Moore. Moore to the near side of the field. Going to get the first down.
He bobbled that snap too, Mike. You know
he did. As Drake Burford tripped him up as he crossed the 45-yard line, but Plum has their 2nd first down of the second half.
Roberts made the stop after Burford got the feed, but again, Plum keeps the drive alive. 8-yard
gain. That's the thing about Plum. They don't need to get out of their offense right now. There's a lot of time left. This is Moore again with a cutback. But Burford has him, slowed him up, and the cavalry comes to finish him into the Highlands bench.
Steps out of that tackle. And again, my good sportsmanship by the Highlands guys on the sidelines. Nobody said anything. In fact, his one tackle ran and picked him up, Logan O'Donnell.
Now they haven't forgotten about Eric Moore.
When in doubt, go to your big gun. He's now lined up in the slot, though. Got movement before.
He got moving all over the place.
Yeah.
It wasn't our buddy Nate Condis again, was it? False start against the Mustangs.
Nick Odom, Mike, was in a running back that time, and he moved early.
2nd and 11 now for Plum at 5:37, third quarter. Highlands has scored the last 21 points. Odom, the freshman, 36 in the backfield. He starts at defensive end.
Coach Morgan liked him too, Mike, in the preseason. He's an outstanding athlete. Let's see if they give him the ball.
Now they're going to run a little sweep, and this is
doing that time
to Nelson, and Nelson has stood straight up by Timmons, and he's fired up. That's Chandler.
Yep.
It's a loss of a yard.
And Daniel on the stop. Now, Mike, another big third down.
3rd and 12.
Been the theme tonight, big third downs, huh? It's funny how games get themes and flows, you know. And this
third down has been the story of the year for Highlands, really. It's really what it's been. Every game, they didn't do well last week. They lost, and it seems they're back to their third down ways here. See if they can hold them. Condis in motion.
He moved way early. There's the flag,
There's
Mike.
the flag.
Yep.
Thomas was the motion man, but this is going to be another one against the Mustangs, and they're 5 yards at a clip. They keep going back. 4th and 17.
They try to find Pitts here, Mike, the 6'5" wide receiver. Switches out this time, goes to the right side of the field.
This is when the Rams defense is dangerous, when you know it's a passing situation and they could tee off on the quarterback. It looks like they're just bringing 3 this time. Let's see. Here's the snap. They're going to give it to Moore. They were waiting for him, and Moore gets up over the 45 to the 46-yard line. Well, the Rams laid back that time. They didn't blitz. They only rushed 3, and Plum ran right into it. And it's 4th down.
Made it to the sticks, Mike, but the front stick.
The back stick, indeed.
White on that tackle, along with Brock White, along with Daniel Timmons.
That was a really interesting play there. Highlands didn't blitz, and it was almost like Plum was content to run right into it. And Franzi's back to punt.
Remember, he's the quarterback.
He runs forward when he gets it too, but he kicks it beauty. Another fair catch is called, this time by Braden White at the 24-yard line. Boy, that saves so many yards just catching the football.
Yep.
It really does. So Highlands has the ball and the lead at 3:46 to go, third quarter.
Mentioned big game hunting, Mike, tonight in conference, Greensburg at Hampton. Here's another big one, undefeated Kiski. How you like that? 5-0. They're playing their first conference game at North Hills.
Go Samuel. It's going to be a tough one, huh?
First game time they've been undefeated since 1986, Mike.
Are we going to get to Leechburg? Leechburg is ranked.
Yes, they are.
Leechburg is ranked, trying to make the playoffs for the first time since 1988. Playing Jeanette, and we're beating Jeanette at halftime. How about that?
Times have changed.
They're going to give it to White. No, it's Timmons keeping it. In the hole with a marker down. And Timmons is going to be roughed up as he gets to the 36-yard line. Well, that's what you didn't need.
Way back at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that's what you didn't need.
And we didn't need it from the stand. Oh, Chandler's up limping too, Mike.
Yeah, Chandler's been taking a beating tonight.
He's coming out.
And he's down. Looks like a cramp.
Hopefully, let's hope.
So the penalty is against the Rams for holding.
And Nick
McQuaid is coming in to play quarterback. Yeah, he's Chandler trying to work a cramp out down there right now.
We need him to.
I don't have the ball marked yet. They're going to put the ball at the 15. First and 19. And Nick McQuaid will take his first snap at QB. And the give is to Bombalski, and he gets through there and gets some positive yardage up over the 20 to maybe the 21-yard line. Eric Moore brought him down. Bombalski gets 5 of the penalty yards back.
And Chandler Timmons back out there, Mike.
Luke's got to be breathing down on his best game.
I got him at 141 right now.
That might do it then. I think it does. Yeah, he had 134 against Mars, so this is his biggest output. Bombalski this time out of a slot formation up to the 24-yard line. So they're lining him up a little bit of a different formation that time. He gets 4 yards up to the 24, and it's 3rd and 10.
20th carry of the night for Bombalski. 145 now total.
Luke getting close to 800 yards. Last Ram to get 1,000 was Elijah Jackson. 3rd down, 10. Back to 3rd down again.
Oh,
he's going to throw to slant. There's Signorella on his way to the 32, but he's just short. Oh, they made a good play there.
But they marked him. Way back at the 31.
Jack Tongle made a nice play to get him off his feet. It looked like Sig was going to be running for longer than that. But it is positive yardage out to the 31, and the Rams will have to punt.
Give him 6 on that, Mike?
7?
7. Chandler only 31 yards passing to this point.
4th and 3.
Sig back to kick again.
Yeah, his last one was good.
I asked his dad at halftime, when did he become kicker? He goes, your guess is as good as mine. Uh-oh. Timeout.
Timeout, Plum. So each team has used 1 timeout with 1:34 left in the 3rd quarter. Highlands leading at 21-14. There's no better time than right now to stop into Highland Tire and Highland Integrity Alignment and see why they've been voted the best place to buy tires in the AK Valley since 1993, the best oil change since 1995, and now #1 for auto repair. Highland Tire offers one of the largest and most complete inventories of tires and custom wheels in the area, and if you don't see it on site, they'll order it for you. Visit islandtire.com or give them a call. Hey, it's getting to be busy season. You might want to make your appointment. 724-224-9222. Natrona Heights, 724-224-7900. Or Highland Integrity Alignment right up by the Dean's House, 724-224-5900. Highland Tire, service, integrity, price. Since 1961, we deliver.
Like Greensboro-Salem beat Indiana last week 35-14. I got a halftime score. Armstrong 15, Mars nothing. Big shakeup in 4A, Mike. Bell Vernon now #1 and well-deserved. They scored on the last play of the game. It was 4th and 19, and that Whitlaw kid had played basketball against us.
Oh, yeah.
Ran 41 yards for a touchdown with no time left.
They just switched places with TJ at 1 and 2. I think that's probably going to stay that way. Here's Signorella to the near side of the field.
A wobbler.
And he kicked it right to Khalil Long at the 41-yard line. I don't know. Does Khalil have the hands to make that play? I think he does. They're going to say it's at the 45. Now, how can that be?
He hit him at the 41. Maybe, I guess that's airwise where it went out of bounds. But they do mark it where it leaves the field. Am I correct?
Right.
Okay. But, by the way, nothing changed beyond Bell Vernon and TJ switching places. Aliquip is still 3. McKeesport 4. Hampton out of our conference is #5.
Top 3 teams will get a bye in the first round of the playoffs.
It's going to be a very interesting playoff.
And it won't necessarily be by conferences. It's the top 3 seeds. Great field position for Plum. They start on their 45 because I think Bell Vernon and TJ are probably going to get 2 of those buys.
I agree. Here comes everybody.
Czar's Army up there. And Franzi back. Here they come. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man open. It's caught. It's David Westrick down the sideline for a Plum touchdown. And a marker. They're going to be extra. Westrick scores as the Rams sent the house. He had one-on-one coverage, and he beat him 55 yards, and Plum is within a point of tying the game.
Wow. Strike fast, Mike. David Westrick.
55 yards, and now the penalty seemingly against Highlands for maybe a horse collar. They could go for 2 here from the 1-yard line. Let's get the call. Face mask against the Rams. Here's your choice. They're going to put it on the kickoff. So they're going to bring Bellino in to try the extra point to tie the game. 1:15 to go.
Now these extra points become important too.
First passing touchdown of the night for Plum. Bellino's 2 for 2.
1:15 to go here in the third quarter. Quick strike by Plum.
Here's a low snap. They're going to go for 2. And they're going to have it. The ball is loose, and the Rams have it. The quarterback back there was Tony Fatulis holding. The ball was a low snap. He yelled fire immediately. And
Brian
Randolph got in there to knock him off his feet. Plum misses the extra point, and the Rams retain the lead.
That could be a big one, Mike.
Do you think? I wonder if that wasn't on purpose too. It almost looked like that was really planned, but the Rams busted through there, and Brian Randolph, the senior, number 24, was not having it when the freshman Tony Fatulis tried to make that play.
Mike, you mentioned the top 5 teams make the playoffs. Check this out. In our conference, 5 teams average over 30 points a game. Hampton, Greensburg, Highlands, Armstrong, and Indiana. Over 30 points a game. And here it goes, Mike, on the kickoff. They're going to take it all the way into.
So they're going to say it's a 15-yard face mask. So they can try an onside kick here if they like, you know.
That wouldn't be a bad idea.
It is a definite possibility. 1:15 left third quarter. Highlands 21, Plum 20.
And do we have our hands team up there? I see Daniel Timmons. We've got Logan Leslie, Tyler Bender.
Angelo Bellino, the freshman kicker. And he's going to boot it deep. And it's played back there by Braden White at the 1-yard line. And here he comes. Ahead of steam, up over the 20. Thought so.
Yeah.
And White's brought down at the 22-yard line. Boy, it was a second there. It looked like he might have been off to something special, but the Rams will take it. They'll have it 1st and 10 with 1:05 left of the third.
Now, if his momentum carried him into the end zone, would it have been dead?
Yeah. And
it looked pretty close.
I thought it was close, too. Yeah.
How did they put him all the way at the 24, Mike? They gave him better field position.
23-yard return. He'll take that. First down, Highlands at the 24. Leading it by 1. So even if they still score a touchdown, it's a 1-score game. White and Signorella to the left. Timmons keeps it. Timmons bowls a man over and gets up to the 28.
That is his 10th carry of the night, Mike. Got him for 83 yards total. That's 8.3 per carry. Plum is definitely sold out in Bombalski this half. And every time Chandler sticks in his belly, that everything flows that way, and Chandler just slides the other way.
Fourth quarter trivia coming up after the third quarter here. Get the good folks at Unflooded. 2nd and 6. Bombalski. Tough sledding up over the 30 to the 32. Odom was down there, the undersized end, but boy, he's an Oriole. Third down.
How many did he give him on that play, Mike?
Well, we'll say you're going to give him 31 for 3. And the third quarter has come to an end at Golden Ram Stadium with your score, Highlands 21 and Plum 20.
Been a great one, Mike, and your rate trivia is sponsored by Unflooded. Has your home or business ever been damaged by water or mold? And you know how stressful that situation can be. Our friends at Unflooded are here to help. From a broken pipe, sewer backup, or flooding, they have the expertise to get your home dry and ready for repairs. When it comes to having mold in your home, they will come in, assess the situation, and put together a game plan for removing the mold and keep it from coming back. Visit Unflooded today at unflooded.com. You can call our friend Brian Marr at 888-650-7767. Any time of the day or night, that's 888-650-7767. That was his father-in-law they honored before the game here tonight with the military tonight.
Tremendous.
Yep. And that was
it's nice to have everybody here.
Roland Stanley. Thanks again, Roland, for your service. Trivia time, Mike. It's kind of an involved one here, so
okay.
Let's let the Golden Rams get out here on a big third down.
We'll simmer on it. Third down and 3.
It's a number one. You like the
big play.
Big play here first.
Here's the snap and a turn, and it gave us to Bombalski. He's got the first down and more up to the 39-yard line. Boy, old-fashioned little counter play. Bombalski made a turn to the left, came back to the right, and the Rams get a big first down.
And he went right where that linebacker fired from. Like, they let him overrun the play, and Bombalski took care of the rest. 9 on that play. 8 or so. 156 now, Mike. Everything adds on to a record for him so far.
First and 10, Highlands on their 39-yard line with a 1-point lead. Timmons going to keep it. Timmons going to run it and gets up across the 40 to the 42-yard line in the waiting arms of sophomore linebacker Dom Byer.
That was a ring, Mike. He pulled that one out of Bombalski.
And he also, it was a triple option. It was the belly, and then the quarterback could keep it, and Brock White was there. That was the old Oklahoma triple option.
How about that? We haven't seen that one all year, that's for sure.
Second and 7, Highlands at their 42.
Little confusion now, Mike. We have Signorella switching with Burford and Braden White in the slot.
Timmons quickly.
What
incomplete.
Was that? He got hit.
He did. I wonder if he just thought it was messed up and just ditched it.
Yeah.
Dirt ball. Well, it's third down again.
Darian Slaughter brought the pressure that time, number 85.
3rd and 7 this time. Clock stopped on the incomplete pass. 10:45 to go. The Highlands defense has been excellent up until that last play. The big long one, they sent everyone, and Plum caught him in it. Had one-on-one coverage, and Westrick won the race.
The big third down again.
Timmons is back. He's going to run a swing pass over here to Bombalski with a head of steam. Can't make a man miss.
Great play. Looked like a late hit there, too.
Eric Moore stayed at home beautifully. It looked like Bombalski was going to run for some yardage, but great play by Moore. Bombalski's first catch of the year. It's a gain of 1, and it's 4th down.
It's going to bring the punt team onto the field.
Signorella will punt it, and Eric Moore is back deep. Standing at the 30, high snap, and Sig gets it out of there. It's high. It's going to hit. Stay in the field of play and be down by the Rams at the 35-yard line.
Sig did a great job with that one, Mike. I get a signal for a fair catch before he caught it. All right, here's the trivia, Mike. Annual question, just a number. How many former WPL players are in the NFL this year?
Okay. 37.
We had 3 and 37. It's somewhere in between, guys.
24.
20. The number's going down, Mike.
It is. That used to be 37. Used to be a low guess. Eric Moore
won't go down.
Khalil and Chandler Timmons combined on the stop on Moore.
Big net on defense, too.
Maybe 2. Yeah, and it used to be that, heck, there used to be 20 out of Woodland Hills alone.
Now there are 3, Mike. You'll know 2. You won't know the third one. Quentin Jefferson. Who else from Woodland Hills plays in the NFL? I'll give you teams. Tampa Bay. We got Roger over here wants to answer. Go, Roger.
Oh, is there? Oh, do we have a? It's got to be the Penn State wide receiver. Wait.
Another Penn State.
2nd and 7. It's got to be somebody from Penn State. That's why Roger knows. You can blur it out, Rog. It's all right. Here's the pass, and it's incomplete. As Franzi tries. Now, there's flags everywhere. Miles Sanders from the Eagles.
There's
yeah.
your Penn Stater right there, Mike.
Now what is that? What's that penalty?
2 flags.
What did the guy back here throw?
He's going to say holding on Highlands. I don't know.
Pass interference against Highlands. I guess that's it. He threw that from all the way back there, 30 yards away.
I thought there was one in the backfield too.
So 15 yards.
Ouch. Those hurt.
They do.
You know, there's not the spot of the foul, but in high school, when you throw the ball 5 yards and you get 15, there's your bones.
So who's on Tampa Bay then? Who did we miss?
Gronk.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Hard to forget Gronk.
Not playing this week.
Big hole.
Here's Moore with a big hole. Through the middle, barrels over Burford and gets to the 35-yard line.
Bear down here, Mike.
12 yards, first down. Now the momentum seems to belong with the Mustangs. 94 yards for Eric Moore. First down at the Rams, 35. 9 minutes left, fourth quarter. Highlands with a 1-point lead. And it gives to Odom. Got him in the backfield as Bumbalski fired through.
Luke Bumbalski followed that guard.
Nick Odom giving Moore a blow, and he's hit for a loss of 4.
But I mean, some of the guys we used to play against during the NFL, Malik Hooker,
right,
and Geno Stone,
both Newcastle guys.
Yep. At Dallas and Baltimore, respectively.
Second down, 14. Eric Moore back in there. Sean Franzi, the sophomore quarterback, in a turn, and it gave us to Moore. Moore has a hole, but oh, look at Khalil Long just grabbed the merchandise and wouldn't let him get out of there. Khalil grabbed a handful of jersey and he couldn't go any further.
Yep. Bender really hung on for dear life for a nice loss on the play.
Another loss of a yard, and I think we have a Plum player down.
Yeah, it looks like the refs are calling timeout.
It's Moore again. Moore getting up slowly.
Mike, there's a Katanning guy in the NFL. Any idea?
Really?
Plays for Las Vegas.
I don't know. Help me.
We saw him play. Nick Bowers.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He's another Penn Stater, I believe.
A lot of those.
Yep. Here's an easy one for you. What college team has the most players in the NFL?
Probably Alabama.
How many from Alabama?
How many from Alabama?
Currently in the NFL. It's going to be frightening when you go to.
Man, it's got to be 50 anyway. More than that? Triple figures?
Not quite.
75?
73.
Wow. What a factory. You know, a lot of people hate Saban. I have so much respect for the way he does his business. Well, how do you keep it up there like that every year is amazing. There are a select few that can do it in college. It's
big third down here now.
Third down,
the
15.
Theme tonight has been third downs. We face another one here. Everybody's up on the line of scrimmage.
And Franzi is back. Here
They're
they come.
coming.
Franzi's hit as he throws. It is caught at the 19-yard line. What a play. Going up and high pointing the football is David Westrick again, and Franzi is down.
Everybody hit him, Mike. Everybody hit him. Wow.
20 yards on a prayer answered.
I mean, there is no way. He's down. The quarterback is down. He really got hit.
And Westrick has caught the last 2 passes for 75 yards.
Wow.
And that, I mean, I don't know how you let that ball be completed, actually.
It was up there for a while.
It was Hunter's opened fire on it in the stands.
The kid did a great job.
Oh, they came and they got to him, and he is down here. And
Westrick, though, he did a great job of shielding his body.
Well, he did. Yeah. He got position. It was like a rebound, and he got great rebounding position. And
if anyone was going to catch the ball, it was going to be him.
Yeah, it was going to be him.
Chance, yeah.
All right, let's take a quick timeout with 7:17 to go. Highlands by 1. We'll be right back. So Franzi's left the field. Santino Saccone has come in at the quarterback position, number 11.
He was in a fight for the position earlier in the year.
I think Moore might get this.
Samo Pitts on
Hey, there's Moore. And the Rams have him as Daniel Timmons drags him down at the line of scrimmage.
Chandler and Daniel both, the Timmons boys.
2nd and 10. We'll see how long before Francie gets himself back in there. What an Oriole he has been tonight. Goodness gracious. The beating he's taken on a couple of those, and how he got that off.
Both
in a position where it can be caught.
Yes, amazing.
And a great play by Wester. 2nd and 10 at the 20. And again, they have a kicker. And the give is to Moore off the left side. They string him out, and Brock White made a tremendous play to get him off his feet at the 20-yard line.
Here we are again, Mike. Our old familiar friend. 3rd down.
3rd down. And again, Sean Francie on the bench. 2 straight runs by Moore for 0 and 0. 6:05 to go. Boy, this feels like the Mars game last year.
3rd down of them all.
Yeah. And they got 2 downs to make it, I think, or they could try a field goal. Grabbing motion. And they run it right up the middle to Moore because they're kicking a field goal. Now there's a battle as Moore goes into the middle. I don't think there are any flags, but you got a man down, and officials are blowing it dead.
Looks like it was Bender in there.
I think Moore's down again. Man, what a battle this has been, huh?
Yes, it has.
Moore is down. The ball is going to be put at the 18-yard line, and are they going to trust freshman Angelo Bellino to try a field goal to put Plum into the lead? Timeout, 5:42 to go.
How far are we looking, Mike?
Highlands 21, Plum 20. Timeout. We'll be right back. Moore gets up and gets himself off the field. All kind of questions now because Franzie's still out, I think, and they're going to try a field goal.
This is it.
The ball spotted at the 21. That isn't where they had it originally. This is going to be a 38-yard field goal to put Plum into the lead by freshman Angelo Bellino. Tony Fatulis is the holder at the post to our right. The ball is down. The kick is up. It's on its way. It is good! And Plum leads with 5:35 to go.
End of a teeth, Mike, huh? That looked like the one from Baltimore last week.
A 36-yard field goal. We lost about 5 seconds on the clock there, by the way. It was 5:36 when the ball went through the post. And Plum, on a Bellino field goal, the freshman, feeling no pressure. And Plum leads at 23-21.
All right, Mike.
So, here we go.
The good news is we're going to get the ball. The bad news, we trail by 2.
And the kickoff for the Mustangs, number 89, Angelo Bellino.
How about a return, Mike?
One of those would be nice.
Been a while.
I noticed Logan Kreis's name in the paper today. Makes you think of that, huh?
Okay, got to pick it up.
At the 16. And getting pushed out of bounds is Braden White at the 22-yard line. Great job by Plum. Fatulis, who's the holder, did a good job there. They pinned him to the sideline. Tell you what, Bellino's something for a freshman. Ice water through the veins. Boots the go-ahead field goal.
He did it that time. You're right, Mike. Yeah, Logan Kreis returned a 75-yard kick against Albert Gallatin. Remember that night?
Yes, 5 years ago.
Yep, Mello Freeman returned a 22-yard fumble. We win 42-0.
Logan Kreis scored touchdowns 7 different ways here. First down, Highlands at the 21. And Timmons is going to run it. And Timmons up over the 25 to the 27-yard line. And this may be a do-or-die drive, and not only a do-or-die drive for this game, it might be with playoff positioning on the line.
Yep. Remember the name of the Albert Gallatin Stadium, Mike?
I don't.
York Run Stadium.
York Run Stadium.
I'm sure there's a battle there somewhere along the way.
Maybe if we're lucky, we never have to go back. 2nd and 4. Bumbalski tears one off, 35-40. Over a man to the 45-yard line, man. He hit Sean Franzi pretty hard there. And Bumbalski, with a head of steam, takes it to the 44 for 17.
173 now for Luke on 23 carries.
Luke might need to get to 200 for us to pull this one off.
Here he goes again.
Bumbalski again. 2 hands on it up to the 46. And now you're going to have to keep an eye on the clock also. 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Both teams have 2 timeouts left.
It starts running, starts getting away from you a little bit when you're in situations like this. Because let's put it this way, they took the ball over with 5:32 left. They've had many drives longer than 5:32.
Yeah.
So. Signorello, a lonesome end right in front of us. They're going to run a jet to Brock White. Spins and turns to the 50-yard line. Caden Thomas brought him down, but now it's 3rd and 4. Another big 3rd down for Highlands, but they have 2 downs to get it at 3:45 left.
No doubt about it now, Mike. Everything is 4-down territory.
Rams have run for well over 200, nearing 300 yards tonight on the ground. Timmons going to keep it on the option. Timmons got a 1st down and more. Timmons inside the 40 and tripped up by Moore at the 39-yard line. I'm sorry, Pitts. Pitts got him off his feet. It's another Highlands 1st down at the Plum 39.
Braden Timmons now with 104 yards, Mike, so we have 2 rushers over 100 yards tonight. And we still trail by 2.
Yeah.
It's a turnover.
They are over 300 yards on the ground. 3:05 left. Now there's some confusion. White's going to move to the slot. Braden. Brock White, crabbing motion. 1st and 10. It was messed up from the beginning, wasn't it?
Yeah.
False start on the Rams. Well, the good news is it slows things down for a little bit.
We took a lot of time to get that point.
Yeah, you did. You wasted 35 seconds just to have that happen. First and 15 at the Plum 45. Remember, the Rams only need 3, but Bumbalski hasn't kicked a field goal this year. He's 0 for 1. He missed a 30-yarder in the opener.
I'd like to see Brock White in that little fade.
Bumbalski off the right side, stood straight up by Eric Moore. Good defensive play that time.
At the line of scrimmage.
They're going to give him 2. 2nd and 13. And again,
gotta get moving here, Mike.
You think there's a lot of time left, but I've seen him get caught so many times in these situations. They're down to 2:13.
And we've run predominantly.
Oh, it's a fumble, and Plum has it.
Game over.
They messed up the exchange, and Nate Condis, number 55, the sophomore, who also plays center, came up with the ball for Plum at 2:01 to go. And that might do it.
Can't turn over 4 times, Mike. Expect to come out a winner.
So Plum will take over at their 44-yard line. The Rams have 2 timeouts left, and you're down to desperation now. You have to stop them, obviously. 1 first down will do it.
And use your timeouts doing it.
Right.
Armstrong leads Mars 22-0.
4 turnovers, 1 blocked punt, 1 missed extra point, and you're down by 2. Moore.
Timeout.
They flip him over as Brock White goes down low to get him off his feet. No gain. Rams call time at 2:01.
Do that one more time.
2nd and 10. Now, if Moore's down, they should save the timeout, right? Yeah, but he couldn't wait. And that's the problem. You're in trouble with the clock. You got to get him called. So Moore is down, being attended to. Doc comes over from the Highlands sidelines to take a look.
Ange Vogel, our trainer out there too. She's done a great job for us.
2:01 to go. Let's break. 23-21 Plum. We'll be back with the finish right after this. Moore jogged off the field, but point being he's not out there for this play. 2nd down and 10. You got a green running back in there, and Nick Odom. Well, the Rams need to force one loose here.
Somehow, some way, Mike.
2nd and 10. They have 1 timeout left.
Jump. They didn't call it.
They didn't call it. They give it to Odom. Odom is through there.
Timeout.
Rams trying to get the ball out, but they don't. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, and the Rams call their last timeout at 1:52.
McQuaid down at the bottom of the pile there.
So Nick Odom ran that one in the stead of Eric Moore. So the Rams are out of timeouts. There's 1 minute and 52 seconds to go. And if they play their cards right, and get the ball back. About 1 minute left.
Our big problem is we haven't been able to strike through the air tonight. We've only had 4 completions for a total of 32 yards.
There's 2 things that would help. That would be a turnover, A. Or do you have a special blocked punt play that you have in for tonight? It might not be a bad thing, because you might want to go after it. Not saying I would. The only problem with not having anybody back is all the time that runs off the clock while the ball just lays there.
Yeah.
So you probably got to send 1 guy back, but I'd send 10 after it. But they got to stop him here first. All that is moot. Moore is back in.
Tough kid.
3rd down, 10. Plum on their 44. 1st down, ices it. Rams show blitz.
They're going to give it to him.
They give us to Moore. Oh, and Timmons almost got the ball out of there.
Mike, you know, he thought of pitching that ball.
He did.
That could have been dangerous.
Chandler Timmons almost got that out of there. But Moore is dropped.
Chandler made the original stop, but McQuaid finished him.
So it's 4th down. Plum doesn't have to snap until there's 1 minute left. 42-yard line.
And I just think that I don't think you have to take the time out, Mike. I think they'll just let it go.
Well, I don't think they want to give him the 5 yards, so I think they probably, or you just snap it right at 1 second. The Rams have all 11 men up. I'd have 1 guy back just for the sake of getting the ball and downing it, because time will run off the clock with the ball just rolling around, right?
Now they're going to take it.
So there's the timeout. Again, the one thing I would do at Highlands would be send 1 man back to get the ball.
Wouldn't be a bad idea, Mike. 75 years ago, Mike, Big Mo, Ed Modulewski, scored 2 touchdowns. We had 7,000 fans back at the Nick. Can you believe that?
You know, Ron Bober stopped me last week, and there was a similar note. He wanted to know how they got 5,000 people at Drescher Stadium.
I can get 7,000 back at the Nick. They had these end zone seats, and there used to be 5 people deep in that circle around the field.
How in the world I said the last time I was at all around First Avenue outside, right? Exactly. I said the last time I was at Drescher, I saw a Little League baseball game. My nephew hit a home run into the river, and that was it. That's all. It's like there were 40 people there, not 5,000.
And the place was packed.
And the place was packed. It was a beautiful Saturday morning.
All right, Mike, let's get this kick.
4th down.
They're still not putting anybody back, Mike.
They got 11 men up. They've sold out. Now they have guys on the gunners. Why? What are you blocking what do you have guys on the gunners for when there's nobody back? Formation doesn't make any sense to me.
Brock White sneaking up there.
There's the snap to Franzi, and he gets it out of there. Now here's the problem. If the ball stays in bounds, you just let it lay there and the clock runs. You got to have somebody back there to get it. Okay, now after Plum touched it, Drake needs to pick it up. He had a free ball. So they lose about 9 seconds on that. Yeah. There's 51 seconds left. But they do have the ball back, and the defense held again. Every second's precious, and You know, rather than having somebody blocking the gunner.
Especially
You want the gunner down there.
Yeah.
You want him to get the ball. That makes the game go. You know, it stops the game.
Especially with no timeouts left, Mike.
51 seconds left. Highlands has it at their 27. And now the key is to protect Chandler. Give him some time. That's been a problem. He's back. He looks. He's going to throw a little sideline out to White.
Get out of bounds.
White gets out of bounds at the 34-yard line. They're going to say the 33. So he gets 6.
At the 33-yard line.
Second catch for Brock tonight. 46 seconds. Timmons is back.
He's time.
He fires. Caught at the sideline by Signorella. He's got it at the 48-yard line.
It's out of bounds.
15 yards. They get closer.
We got to think about what Luke Bombalski's range is, Mike.
Yeah.
I saw one from 41.
40 seconds left. Rams again out of timeouts. Timmons is back. Steps up. Gonna run it. Got to get out of bounds. And does. 34 seconds. That took 6 seconds, and they're down to the Plum 48.
Deep safety back there, Mike. Eric Moore standing back to the 30-yard line.
23-21, Plum leads it. 34 seconds left. Highlands with their last gasp. Timmons back. He looks. He looks. He rolls right. He throws. It's caught by Braden White. And he gets back in bounds. He's in bounds. Now they got to get up there and spike it at the 36-yard line. 22 seconds. Make sure everybody's set. And he spikes it at 19. Oh, now they had trouble with it. What happened? I don't think it hit the ground. I think they botched the spike. They somehow botched the spike. It didn't hit the ground. I think he hit one of his players with it. They're marking it back at the 41. I have no idea what that call is.
Me neither. Now we got the referee.
And now Matt Morgan's upset. And now we have more controversy here. They're going to say he killed the clock. Well, then we got to have time back. If it's a spike, you got to have time back. We lost 10 seconds at least.
What are we doing here?
If he killed the clock, you got to put time back on it. The ball's at the 36 of Plum.
Then should there be 24 seconds left in the
yeah.
They're calling up right now. Mike, how many did White have in that catch?
I don't know. 20-something. All right, they're going to go. 16 seconds.
Now what?
Now Plum's calling time. There's such confusion down there right now. The play that got them down there is 22 yards. Okay. And you see the officials, Matt Morgan there in your picture, talking with referee Thomas Trilly. I have no idea how much time should be. If he was successfully spiked the ball, there's more than 20 seconds left. So
you think there should be 20 seconds ago?
Oh, at least. I mean, 24, 26 seconds? If it was nothing more than he spiked it, but they never signaled to stop the clock. It's not a clock operator problem there. That's from the field.
At 24 seconds. At 24 seconds.
Yeah, so I don't know. Well, there's 16 seconds left. And again, we're Plum with some deep safeties. The Rams need a miracle. Now you get out of bounds and try a field goal. 16 seconds to go. Again, no timeouts. They started this on their 27. Timmons is back. He looks. He's going to throw it down the sideline. Cinderella tipped it and he dropped it. And probably for the best.
Yeah.
At 11 seconds. I don't know that they have enough time to get down there.
Yeah.
11 seconds left. Remember, you only need 1 second for the last play. Here's the other thing. They've run many successful hook and ladders around here. This might be the best time for one. It's third down. Timmons back, looking, time.
Gotta throw it.
And Chandler's gonna heave it. It is incomplete. And the clock runs out. And Plum wins 23-21.
They're asked for a second, Mike. They're asked for 1 second. Let's see what the refs say.
Well, there should be, really, there should be enough time for 2 more plays, in all honesty. But it looks like that's it.
Referees lead the
It
field.
looks like that's all. The Plum Mustangs have come in and dealt the Rams playoff hopes a big blow. 23-21, Dean.
Well, Mike, again, they made a great comeback in the second quarter, but those turnovers come back to bite us. 4 turnovers, going to do you in every time. Did it here tonight.
Okay, that'll wrap it up. We go to Indiana next week. Should be a beautiful trip. Thanks to everyone here. Thanks to cameraman Dan. Thanks to Ken Wood and everybody here that helped us out. Once again, that final score, Plum 23 and Highlands 21. For the Dean, Mike Choma, this is Mike Pavlik saying so long, everybody.